What do you say? What do you say? It is Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because you say it so. I can take you where you want to be, and guess what? I get to take you to who you need to see. This is it. This is it. This is it. Do not attempt to adjust your radio dial. We got it going on. We got it going on strong. This is the day that is set aside for us to be ready for tomorrow. What is tomorrow? You say, Mr. Gary, it's Monday. It's Monday. Well, maybe it's that too. You say, what is tomorrow all about? Well, guess what? It's about keeping the Martin Luther King dream alive. Tomorrow is King Day. King Day. Now, before we get into it, I know some of y'all gonna try to clown me. You're gonna say, no, that's a 3-day weekend. We was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and guess what? On Monday we gonna be off. Well, guess what? Maybe you say you was off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Stop it. Stop it. It is a day on, not a day off. And if tomorrow, if you're thinking about waking up and staying at home, if you're talking about waking up and just laying around all day, what are you doing to keep the dream alive? What are you and your family doing to keep the dream alive, right? That's everybody. Tomorrow is a national holiday, and we got to celebrate. We got to celebrate it. Hey, you may not be planning to go out and get in these streets like we are planning to do tomorrow at Streets 105.1. You may not be planning to get out and do anything. Just stay home and lie and say, I got a New Year's resolution and I'm going to work out. I got a New Year's resolution, I'm going to clean the house. Tomorrow's not your day to do that. Tomorrow's your day to see to it if you're going to stay at home, talk to your family, text somebody. You are Black history. You are history that was made. So what we want you to do, talk to your family. We want you to tell somebody about grandma, grandpa, and what I really want you to do is tell them about the men in your family. See, some of y'all don't got no strong men in y'all family, right? Some of y'all are busters, and that's what I said, busters. I'm talking to all of the family members that are busters right now. I need you to bust through the door, show up and shout and say, guess what? Guess what? You forgot about me. And in the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King, tell them what your family's about, man. Let them know that the family is here. Hey, when you go out of the door sagging and dragging, do you know you represent your grandmother and your grandfather? So some of y'all might as well like go over to your granddaddy's house and get his drawers. That's why I said it. Because you want to go around and show what kind of drawers you wearing anyway. So go get your granddaddy's drawers tomorrow for Martin Luther King. Yeah, I said it. Some of you ladies don't know how to keep your dresses and skirts at a nice length. Lady Murdine Gales from the Martin Luther King Holiday Committee, she's going to come on and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Black excellence today. We're going to talk about what it feels like, what it looks like when you're walking in the spirit that says, guess what? I did it. I made it. We are struggling together. You don't need to look like the struggle is still happening in your life, girl. You don't have to go around to the back door to use the water fountain. You don't have to get up from the counter when somebody comes in that's white or another ethnicity and they say, I want to be served. You don't have to be a celebrity. And a shout out to everybody from Streets 105.1 right now who said, I want to get on the radio. I want to be on the air. I want them to play my music. But guess what? Back in the day, they could play your music. You could be on stage and perform and sing your music. But guess what? You better not come through that front door. You got to go through the back door and come from the back of the stage. And you better not try not to touch a white girl or a white boy while you're performing either. They take you to jail. Hey, listen, the dream is alive. The dream is alive, and the dream is alive because of Dr. Martin Luther King. So what we're going to do, we are going to celebrate. Hey, listen, welcome to the Mr. Gary Show in the mix with the Sunday Buffet. This is the Sunday Buffet of life. And today, the buffet is all about Dr. Martin Luther King. So get in your cars. Get ready. Room. Start your engines. We're going to take you on a musical escapade, and we know you're going to like it. Are you hungry? Are you ready for that buffet? I tell you what Sam Cooke said, it's a long time coming, but I know a change is going to come. Change starts with you. We need you to change. Hey, guess what? I got some special guests in the studio today, and they are with social change. What does it mean when they say social change? That means change your bed linen food. That means for you to change your attitude. And guess what it needs to do? It needs for you to change up. It's time for you to let them know that the community is ready for a change, and they tired of you and your shenanigans. Talking about I love me some Dr. Martin Luther King, or I'm trying to keep the dream alive, and you fussing and you cussing and you just left church right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to your mama, because I know your mama. I know your mama says she loves some church. Well, that is until y'all make her mad. Y'all make them mad because guess what? Y'all didn't bring no chicken. You know your mama wants some chicken on Sunday. Hey, you all, this is what we do. We showed up, we showed out. I got the guys on deck. This is what it's all about. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Flight, where you at? You here with us, Flight? Where you at, Flight? You ain't got no microphone? Happy New Year to you, man. Welcome back. Welcome home.
Thank you, man. It's been a long time coming, like Sam.
Yeah, man.
Happy New Year, man.
Hey, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hey, listen, man, keeping the dream alive. We got some music, some bangers today for them, right?
Yes,
but
sir.
as a DJ, what are you doing to keep the music, the beat, but the King dream alive? What are you doing?
Well, as a DJ, I have my own radio show.
Okay.
Me and Kids Q up here.
Yeah.
On the Streets 105.1 The Mix.
Yeah.
And what we do is we provide opportunity for all artists.
Yeah.
Not just black,
Wow.
not just Chinese, not just African, but all ethnicities. Every single genre of music.
Okay.
We're playing up here, so we don't discriminate against any of that. And I know, for one thing, that's what Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, wanted, and it has been, since he had that dream. So I appreciate him for that. I really do.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is, young people. We're talking to you. We're talking to you right now, the north side, the east side, the west side. We're sending a shout out right now to everybody in Chicago and Memphis. But guess what? Especially in the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. You all are the home of it all. The home of Dr. Martin Luther King, where he had a dream and he made the dream come alive. AJ Andrew, happy Sunday to you. What's up, man?
What's going on? The King.
Let me tell you something. It's all about Martin Luther King. It's about making sure that I know to whom much is given, much is required. I'm so happy to be the program coordinator for the big Martin Luther King event that's happening in St. Louis tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock at the old courthouse. We'll be there. Everybody gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there. A shout out right now to our mayor of this great city, to Charlotte Jones, as she prepares to come tomorrow to deliver the address. A shout out right now to Cory Booker, our congresswoman. She's gonna be there. A shout out right now to Art McCoy with the Dr. Martin Luther King Foundation. They got something special that's coming. We are so loaded today with the show, and because we're keeping it real and we're keeping this buffet all about what it is. It's the Martin Luther King buffet. You have heard Lift Every Voice and Sing. That's that one song that we should all know. But sometimes they say, lift every voice and sing. Dun, 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 dun. Sing, yeah. I don't bit more know the words to the song. Learn the song, fool. Learn the song so you can sing it right. So if the camera happen to catch you, you're not like y'all know what y'all doing. Hey, listen, right now a change is gonna come. We're hearing it right now in the background with Sam Cooke. People get ready, Curtis Mayfield. You gotta get ready. But guess what? In order to get ready, you got to stay ready. You gotta stay ready with your dream. What is your dream? I tell you what, we want y'all to hit us up, call us in. AJ Andrew, what is the number they can call us in today?
314-669-1390.
Say that again.
314-669-1390.
Right, that's what we want you all to do. Listen, the table is now set. We're here in the buffet. You all hear them lay back there, getting everybody to ready. What I love about when we come to the Your People buffet, they looking good. They looking so good. They got their good white shirts on today. And they got their black pants on. They go on black and white. And guess what? Pookie and Ray Ray are clean. See, some of them stopped off at the green light, right? And they was doing a little smoking that Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back. But guess what? They knew today, when they come to this Sunday buffet, they better be ready. So their shirts are crisp, their shirts are white. And the appetizers have been served by Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye says it makes you want to holler, throw my hands up. Dum, 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 dum. When was the last time you hollered? When was the last time you threw your hands up? Girl, I ain't talking about last night when you was with Ray Ray. Well, if you threw your hands up, then I don't know. I'm just saying, don't judge me. Don't judge me as I prepare you all to get ready for the buffet. The buffet is open. You all have been enjoying these appetizers. I want to know what's really going on. What is really going on in your community? Hey, tomorrow, if you got something going on, there's something going on at your church tomorrow. I know what's going on right now on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, on YouTube. You all are blowing me up. Now here's the deal. You all know on the show you can win Save-A-Lot gift cards. Somebody needs to go tomorrow and get the meal so you can have a good Martin Luther King meal. And what is Save a Lot gonna be waiting for you to come by? Some of any and everything that you want. But what do you know that's gonna make your buffet really good? What are you gonna be able to cook really good? Some fried chicken. Yeah, I said it, fool. I said, y'all know y'all want some fried chicken, and you know what? While y'all go get y'all some fried chicken, I don't mind if you give me a little watermelon. Yes, I said it. Yes, I did. Yes, yes, yes. I want some fried chicken. I want some watermelon. I want some hot sauce too. And I want some collard greens. And you know what else? I just want to have some fun with you all today. I'm glad you showed up and you showed out. Hey, the appetizers is what it's all about. Let's go on and walk in through here, right? But I need y'all to come on and sit down because we've had the appetizers. The big hour has happened. You all been milling around, right? Ain't that peculiar? You would be doing that. You would be doing that. But guess what? You got to sit down though so we can have our rolls. They're going to bring these hot rolls and this salad. The buffet is open. What kind of salad do you want today? You know, last week, Agent Andrew, I think you had, what salad did you have last week?
Caesar salad.
You had the Caesar salad?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I think I want a mixed green salad. I want a mixed green salad. What kind of salad did you all like? What salad is good for you? Well, I tell you what, we have none other than the Staple Singers. The Staple Singers are who our guest celebrities servers are today, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I want you to come go with me. The Staple Singers, you all know them because guess what? Even though you were popping your fingers and moving your head to the beat, the Staple Singers was bringing you some of that socially conscious music, and you ain't even know it. You ain't even know it. You ain't even know it. It's just like when somebody asks you what your social security number was, and you start saying, my social security number 491, blah, 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 blah. And next thing you know, you was looking for your social security check. You was looking for your income tax check. You say, dang, you call them and say, hey, what's up? Where's my income tax check? Where's my social security check? They say, sir, we sent that to you. We sent that to you 3 months ago. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Pookie got your number. Pookie got your number. Just like here in Streets 105.1, the Mr. Gary Show on the radio. It's time to get served. It's time for our hot rolls, our butter, and our salad. Hey, Staple Singers, I'm ready. Come go with me. Okay? Okay. Hold on 1 second. We're going to take a pause because we got to see what this is on our line real quick. It's the Mr. Gary Show. You are on the radio in the mix. Who do I have with me?
You have Lee Stokes from the G4 Social Club.
Oh, my God. Say it again so they know what it is again. Who we got with us?
You have Lee Stokes from the G4 Social Club. Transforming lives.
Let me tell y'all something. Tomorrow, Martin Luther King's birthday. When we finish marching, when we finish being in our motorcade, we're going to an interfaith service. And at this interfaith service, we got some heroes and sheroes and organizations that are going to be receiving the MLK Holiday Award. Now, what's so cool about this award is because these are people who are doing some things, making things happen. But this year, we are just focusing on thinking outside the box. See, like with social change, we did some thinking outside the box, and guess what? You all came in and showed up and showed out. Now, when you think about Jeeps, what do you think about when you think of a Jeep?
I think of Jeeps, I think about terrain.
I think about G-Farmers. I think about getting out in the community, enjoying yourself, taking it to the mountains, and just having a good time.
Well, I'll tell you what, a good time is had by all because guess what? You all have been in the community. Now, I'm just going to name a couple of things that I know. I've seen Jeep farmers show up 30, 40, 50 Jeeps strong. And guess what? Funerals, okay? Back to school, toy drives. The MLK, last year they showed up and showed out. Every color Jeep, they had the booming system. Man, Lee, man, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you inviting us. Yesterday, Jeep Farmers went to 2 quick trips, and we passed out $25 gift cards. We spent $1,500, and we passed them out to people just coming to the quick trip.
Wow. See what I'm saying? This is what it's about. This is how you take care of the Martin Luther King for the beloved community. When you show up, you show out, and you do even unexpected things because somebody right now, gas is high. Did you drive from Chicago?
Yeah, I drove from Chicago.
Oh, well, that's why you couldn't bring me no gas popcorn, because you had to put all your money in the gas tank.
I stopped off in Bloomington too.
Oh, you stopped off in Bloomington too? See, I get it. You understand? Hey, man, you all have been doing a lot of community service. How does it feel for you all to be recognized and for you all to be receiving an award tomorrow for all your community service?
Gary, I think.
Hold up! Hold on, sir. No. You put some respect on my name. I'm not Mr. Gary. I'm Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. So don't come on this radio show talking about, Gary. What do you mean? I didn't call I did not call your Jeep a Toyota. I did not call your Jeep a Oldsmobile. Put some respect on my name, sir.
Mr. Gary.
That's right, yes.
Mr. Gary.
Yes.
I really appreciate what you guys doing for G Farmers,
Yeah.
but we're out here in the community.
Yeah.
We are for the community, and we're going to be in the community as long as we can. G Farmers, we love what we do. We appreciate you guys 100, and we're going to continue doing what we do.
Oh my God. Well, I tell you what, we are so proud to have young people, but a group that has younger people, middle-aged people, older people, who all come together under this umbrella of a Jeep of all things. Hey, listen, somebody might be listening and they want to be about community service and they just might happen to have a Jeep. What can they do, sir?
If you're about community service, you're about helping people. If it's in your heart to give back to the community, contact G Farmers. You can contact us at G Farmers. No, call me directly. 314-527-2727. Ask for Lee, and I'll make it happen for you. We're looking for good people with good hearts and want to do something in the community.
And no raggedy Jeeps. Let me tell y'all something. Don't call Lee if you got a raggedy Jeep and if you're just trying to get a new engine because you think somebody got one in their old Jeep. Hey, you all, we want to send a shout out. We cannot wait to see you on the stage tomorrow at the Sun Theater, tomorrow at 11:30, the interfaith service, and you all will be there receiving the Martin Luther King Holiday Social in the Hood Doing Good Award. Thank you, Lee.
I appreciate you, Gary. Mr. Gary, I appreciate you. Thank you all for everything that you guys do. Thank you. Keep up the good work in the community.
Okay. Okay. Tell us what Social Change Organization is.
Yeah, so Social Change is a policy advocacy organization, and what we do is we get laws passed that benefits underserved communities. We so far have gotten 30 articles of legislation passed in the state of Illinois.
Wow. Shout out right now. When they talk about articles passed, and that goes back to, again, who you are sending to these offices, who you're voting. So tomorrow, we'll welcome Congresswoman Cori Bush. She's a voter. She's got to vote because you all voted and you sent her there. You understand? Yeah. But that's what it means. When you get legislation on the table, you got to have the right people there to vote to get it passed. Continue, sir.
Yeah, so one of those pieces of legislation actually benefited a person like me. When a person gets pulled over and have to pay tickets and actually go to jail for like tickets that are not like as criminal like offenses. Right. And those are issues that a lot of people kind of face.
Right.
For our social change, we try to see issues that in the community that people don't have a voice and try to be a voice for their voices.
Right. Hold on just 1 second. Because I don't want y'all judging him. Because some of y'all can't drive either. Don't judge him. He can't drive. He all up in Chicago, all up on Michigan Ave, just driving. He ain't got no driver's license, ain't got no insurance. Hey, Andrew, he ain't got no insurance, man.
You need to get yourself right.
Where you need to get the insurance from?
Man, you already know 314-327-6077 Farmers Insurance, baby. You already know what's going on.
Okay, well, can you insure me if they're in Illinois?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Well, actually, we're working on that right now.
We're working a little harder. Yeah. You got them driving without no insurance. You can't drive.
I'm going to get my Illinois people right, man. I'm going to get them right for y'all.
And y'all got people like Flight riding around here driving, talking about he been to the green light and he trying to drive, right? Are you talking about that's my car? Shout out right now to the car show going on in St. Louis, Missouri. We went today, the car show, saw all the cars. But guess what? Everybody can't drive. And guess what they talking about? I'm going to buy a car. You ain't even got driver's license, fool. And guess what? They just selling cars. They just selling cars to people. But that's another show for another time. Carl, are you with us?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
What was you reading?
I was gonna talk about another law that was passed actually.
Okay, well, talk about it.
Yeah, so
What's going on with your people up here, man? You pulling out phones and we go ahead.
yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, so I want to talk about abolishing the cash bail payments for jail release for people who have been arrested and are waiting for the case to be heard. So these are people who they may be in have an offense, and because they're unable to kind of get out of that situation that they got into, they're actually there, and they might be in for months and months at a time because they don't have like the ability.
So that's basically what they're trying to get done. And for all of you all who don't understand what that is in Illinois, they are trying to see to it that if you go to jail, right, that you can get out based upon your character, and based upon knowing that you've been living at the same place, and knowing that you need to just have a date to come back. What if they don't come back to jail? What if they go for the court date? What happened then?
I mean, they should show up. You show up for your court date.
You show up for your court date. I'm just keeping it real. We want y'all to show up for your court date. You know your people.
Don't be like Social Change said. Don't be like Mr. Gary didn't say this. Nah, show up to your court date.
Hey, you all, we want you to show up to your court dates. We want you to show up with your people, but most of all, we want you to show up tomorrow or show out. You may not be in a place where they're celebrating Black history and celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King tomorrow, right? But guess what? If you are off tomorrow, if you don't have to go to work, even if you do something symbolic. Let somebody know what you're doing. Let them know, hey, today I'm just talking about my grandmother. I'm talking about my grandfather. I'm talking about how we weren't able to always live in this neighborhood. We weren't always able to go get a black card. A shout out to you all. Guess what? Or maybe you just might want to go and take some children tomorrow and sit down with them in the community and just say, hey, here's what's up. This is what's going on. Tell the people what we're giving away. 2,000 pounds of food. I'm talking to everybody who can hear me. If you in St. Louis, North Side, East Side, West Side, Central West End, if you're on the Illinois side, you need to make your way over tomorrow starting at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Get in line. All you gotta do is pop your trunk, and we've got a team of people that's gonna load you up. What y'all gonna load them up with?
So we're gonna load them up with fresh veggies.
Can I ask you a question, please? You feel this excitement.
I feel the excitement, yeah.
Okay, but for some reason.
Okay, the excitement with.
I mean, what is going on when we got to load up with some fresh veggies? No! They want to know. You got to make these people get in their car. They got driver's license. They're not like you. They're not trying to ride dirty, ducking around the corner, because the policeman came. They're going to po-po. Now you got to slow down and put both your hands on the wheel. Y'all know how y'all do it. Now the people want to know that when they coming tomorrow, what they getting. Tell the people.
Okay, so if people come, we're going to load their car with greens.
Greens.
We're going to have milk.
Milk.
We're going to have meat.
Meat. Dolores. Meat. Dolores. Meat. Dolores. Meat. Yes, go ahead.
And we're going to have some eggs.
Some eggs.
And
no, stop it. What about the bananas?
We got bananas.
I mean, we got bananas here.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Right.
Potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to send a shout out right now. Tasha, they got bananas, girl. They got bananas. I'm just saying. Y'all don't judge me. I'm telling y'all, they got bananas. What kind of bananas y'all got? Are they yellow bananas?
Yeah.
Green? Are they ripe?
They're ripe.
Let's be ripe.
You got some ripe
Ripe
bananas.
Ripe bananas.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, I'd like to invite all the ladies to come tomorrow to get your bananas. They are ripe, and people do different. I'm wrong. Don't judge me. People do different things with bananas. We talking about dessert. I'm talking about the banana pudding. I don't know what you all were thinking. Tasha, what were you thinking when I said bananas? Banana pudding, of course, duh. What y'all think I was thinking? Yeah, like banana pudding?
Chiquita banana.
A Chiquita banana. Right. Chiquita. Girl, they got your banana Chiquita. They got your banana Chiquita. And guess what I got? I got your people. It's the Sunday Buffet. It's the Mr. Gary Show on the radio in the mix. You all are just showing up, but most of all, I'm hearing my people from St. Louis, North Side, East Side, West Side, University City. Shout out to everybody in the projects, from the projects, the people in the ghetto, but there are law enforcement, the people who keep us safe, the people who see to it that we're able to continue to keep the dream alive. We got the firemen, we got the police officers, the first responders, and guess what? Tomorrow, not only will you be able to come and partake of all the food that you may think you want inside of your trunk, because that's how you keep the dream alive, by feeding the people. When the community is hungry, people need some help, but the people also need some medical attention, some medical help. You need to be vaccinated. So if you have not received your COVID shot, or you need the next one, or maybe you need a flu shot, guess what? We call on our friends at Affinia. Affinia will be there. Affinia Healthcare will be there tomorrow, and it will be at the Sun Theater in a private space, giving out the shots, giving out what you need for medical information, letting you know that they got you. Martin Luther King, he had us. He had a dream, and we got to make sure that we're living the dream out tomorrow. This is your special invitation from the program coordinator tomorrow. I need to see you. I need to see you, but if you can't be with me, then guess what? Let your spirit be with me. Make sure that you are praying for us tomorrow. Make sure that you are taking the time to make time with your family and send over the information to your family. Say, listen, family, we got to bring it together. We got to do like none other than Dr. Martin Luther King did. We got to do what Harriet Tubman did. We got to make sure we show up, we show out, because when you go out of these doors, you show the whole world what we are all about. Right now, we're breaking it down for you all with none other than Public Enemy. Can't trust it. Who can you trust? Who can you count on? A shout out right now. You know what you can trust? You can trust me on Sundays from 3 to 5 to bring it to you live. The Mr. Gary Show on the radio in the mix. We do it just like this. THIS. We do it because we love doing it. We do it for you because guess what? Some Sundays you just might want some meat. I said it. Some Sundays you just might want to come on into the buffet of life, baby. And the buffet of life today is brought to you by none other than Save-A-Lot. Somebody right now, it looks like it's going to be Dolores. Hey, Andrew, it looks like Dolores. Should it be Dolores? She was the only one that said she wanted some. That's it. And she said she wanted some pink meat. Indeed. Save-A-Lot. Dolores is on her way to get some pink meat. She's going to get some pink meat when she comes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And guess what? Latasha, and I'm not trying to say because I don't know. You know, you got that real good hair, Latasha. You got that real good hair. But in case you want to put some more hair in your head, girl, I'm going to give you a $50 gift card to Empire Beauty. Empire Beauty. And guess what? You can put some new hair in your head, right? And if you don't want to put some new hair in your head, then guess what? Call Lois and y'all can switch it up. Say, Lois, I want to boil some meat. And give me your card. And Lois, I know Lois about that weave. I'm up. I said it. Lois, girl, they didn't know that was a wig. I'm sorry, Lois. I didn't even put you out there, but I know you don't want everybody to see you when you go get the pink meat. Sometimes you want to be undercover. So I was just trying to get you some new hair in your head so they wouldn't know. What I do know is you can't trust the people when they're not on what's good. Public Enemy, turn it up. Let's rock out a little bit. Let's hear that. What's up? Hey, what do you say? What do you say? It is Mr. Gary the King of Hospitality. We're showing up and we're showing out. I got your hospitality tip for the Martin Luther King Day, for the week. The hospitality tip is you. Tip them all. Tell them what you're about. Be like Dr. Martin Luther King. You got to show up and show out every day. You got to put on your king shoes, baby. When you walk through in the spirit of hospitality, when you walk through, you got to act like you know what to do. Guess what? First of all, you got to have your pants pulled up. You can't be sagging and dragging, talking about, I'm a king, I'm representing Dr. Martin Luther King. The next thing you gotta do, you gotta be patient. You gotta take your time and realize that sometimes they helping the other customers sometimes. You also gotta make sure that you are tipping. Tipping means to ensure proper service. To ensure proper service. So if you got your favorite restaurant that you like going to, if you like showing up and doing what you do, then guess what you need to do? You need to tip your people. You need to say, hey, guess what? I love what you are doing, and you do it so well, and we'll be back. Hey, listen, I got my guys here from Social Change. Social Change knows a little bit about keeping the dream alive, and they know a little bit about hospitality. Who do I have with me?
Rob Campbell.
Rob, give him a tip. What's the tip for hospitality?
Tip of hospitality is always think about others when you're trying to serve.
Always think about others when you're trying to serve. If you don't want nobody looking stanky and nasty serving you, then guess what? Then you don't need to look stanky and nasty too. I said it. What's up, man? Who we have?
Austin Kemp.
Tell us hospitality tip.
Hospitality tip is treat others how you want to be treated.
Let me tell you something. If you don't want somebody serving your food without gloves on, if you don't want somebody putting their finger inside your Kool-Aid, stirring it up and saying, ooh, that was good. That was real good. Then that's what. Don't you do it to nobody either. It's Mr. Gary. I got your hospitality tip, and we walking like kings. Can we walk like kings? Can we walk like kings? Hey, what do you say? What do you say? That's your hospitality tip for this week, for the Dr. Martin Luther King week. Okay? Okay.